there, Chris. How's it going? My name is Ashley. So as I was telling Sam earlier that in this video I'm going to be showing you basically how to beat out your competition online, ultimately maximize your traffic to its fullest potential, take your competitor's spot in Google and start to see the traffic that they're currently getting from being in their spot. I'm not trying to waste anyone's time, including my own, so I am going to try and keep this nice and short, but if you have any questions or whatever the case may be, reach out. I'd love to talk some more. There is so much potential for you in the niche that you are in, or I should say the business that you are in, especially in the area. It's a gold mine and it's waiting for somebody to take hold of it. And all I got to say is whoever does take hold of that, they are going to be very, very happy. And I'm going to show you why here in a little bit. So I know that from what I was told that you guys kind of took over Scottys Pottys, and I'm going to go over both sites here in a minute, but I'm going to start with this one. So this site, the aesthetics of it is nice. The services that you guys offer are all listed. The areas you guys serve are listed, phone number. I would suggest having a form submit. First off, they're good for conversion rates. And second, having a website is all about how user-friendly it is, how easy it is to navigate, and being able to cater to different types of people who are going to be coming to your website. So what I mean by that is when somebody comes to your website, they don't want to have to scroll and dig just to see what services you offer, let alone if you even come to the area that they're in. So the fact that you have those is already a head start. Now, as far as the phone number and form submit, some people are coming to your site specifically to click, call, and that is it, while other people don't want to have to talk on the phone. So they much rather fill out a form submit. So being able to cater to different types of people is really, really crucial. It really is. But what I am looking at on your homepage is your content, which is all of this that I have highlighted. Now you do have some, which is a start, but it's nowhere near what Google likes to see. Google likes to see right around 1,500 words of keyword-rich content. So it's definitely my first tip for you is to go and get some more content, fit in some keywords that you want to be found for. And yeah, so I'm going to come here, and this is what the search I did for you was. And these guys are your competitors, not only for the this site, but also for the Scottys Pottys site. So basically, I am going to show you how to beat these guys. Now, these guys don't have nothing too fancy. They have all their services listed, all the areas they serve. A little bit confusing as far as, everything bunched in, all in the About Us, phone number, form submit, all that good stuff. But the thing that they do have is more content than you. They have all of this content, but the thing is, even though they have more content than you, which is one of the reasons why they are currently outranking you, but they're not considered an authority yet because they're not at that word marking that Google likes to see, which is right around 1,500 words. So that's great for you, because that means if you go and get that 1,500 to 2,000 words of keyword-rich content, place that on your homepage, then you'd already be beating these guys out as far as content goes. Now, if we come back here, I'm just going to break down Google for you a little bit. The first thing that we currently see is the Google Guaranteed Ads. Now, I'm not sure if you're aware of these or familiar with them, but basically, Google will guarantee the job up to a certain percentage, and that's in terms of money. Now, the conversion rate for these are pretty high, so that's good for you because you only get charged for calls. And as I'm sure you're well aware, most of the time when somebody's calling, they're more prone to actually making a purchase rather than just filling out a form submit like I was talking about earlier. And then going on down to this section, this is the GMB, Google My Business. Getting in here requires having citations. Now, 40% of traffic comes to this area. So what I would recommend for you is to go and find out all the different citations that CR Hager Plumbing has. Get them for yourself, as well as like 300 more. Because whatever your competitors had to do, you are going to have to do the same exact thing and then some, right? Because we want to get above them. So definitely go list yourself in more directories than these guys are listed in. If you're wondering what a citation is, it's your business's name, address, and phone number listed across the web in different directories like Yelp, Angie's List, stuff like that. Now going on down to the organic section, which is the last section of Google, it directly deals with your website. Getting in here requires having relevant backlinks. So what we would do is we would go and get relevant backlinks pointing at you. Now, we don't want just any old backlink pointing at you because it can honestly affect you negatively. We want the most relevant backlinks, and that's for the most effectiveness. Now, to get you in this area, we need to beat out your competition in every aspect possible. So we come to a paid resource I pay monthly for, and we're currently looking at your stats. And I'll show you your competitor stats here in a minute, as well as the Pottys stats. Now, you guys do not have a bad trust flow, which is your UR, which means how trustworthy your site is. But as far as your DR, you have nothing. There's nothing, which tells me the backlinks that you do have are spammy, not relevant, not strong. Whatever the case may be, they're not any good. And you're currently only getting 22 people to your site, and you're currently being found for 49 organic traffic. Now, the keywords that you are being found for, the one that you are getting the most traffic for is your own name. Now that tells me that you're getting traffic by word of mouth, people going and typing in your own company, which word of mouth is good because business is business, but we want to target the people who don't know about you, who are new to the area, who have been working with one of your competitors for however long, and for whatever reason they're looking to find a new company to work with. We want to target them. We want to get you new business, new and recurring business as well. So if we look at, that's Scotty Potty. So if you look at one of your competitors, now keep in mind, this is one of your competitors. These are your competitors for this specific keyword search. If I were to type in any other services that you offer in any other area, I'm actually going to do it right now. Drain cleaning. Now you can have completely different competitors, and now you do have completely different competitors. So we need to get you on this first page of Google for all of the keywords that you want to be found for all across Google. And the more times that you show up on this first page for all of the keywords, the better, because you have the potential to have more traffic come to your website. And I'm pretty sure that's why you guys have kept around Scotty's Potty for so long. There, I had to fix the setting it wasn't on the right setting. But so basically, look, if these backlinks are strong enough to get them in the position that they're in, and they're not very strong backlinks, they're strong enough to get you there too, right? So I'd go and I'd get these backlinks pointing back at you. Now, once we beat them in content, we beat them in backlinks, we take that spot that these guys are currently in, as well as these guys. Whatever I'm showing you specifically for these guys, it works all across the board. It's a little bit different, but the idea is generally the same. May take more citations, may take more backlinks, whatever the case may be, it's all generally the same idea. But so once we beat them in content, we beat them in backlinks, we take the spot in Google that they're currently in, and you start seeing that traffic that they're currently getting. You can read, you see they're getting 233 people to their site per month. That's a per month number. And then as far as the organic keywords that they're being found for, 90 people specifically are typing plumber Caldwell in Google, and 20 of them are directly going to their site. That's 20 people you are missing out on. Let's say you were to land 10 of those. Let's say 5 of those. And I'm just throwing a random number out there. Let's say you get $1,000 per job. That's $5,000 off just one keyword alone, and one competitor alone. That's a lot of traffic that you are missing out on, a lot of potential business. Look at all this traffic. You could see it, and you get the point. Now, as far as your Scotty's Potty site, same thing. Now, this is an outdated looking site, but it has more of the key elements than your other site does. So if we look at the stats that this site has, it is a 19 and a 2.4. So you have trustworthy sites. It just don't have the SEO behind it, what powers the website. And as far as what this website is being found for, again, you're only being found for your own name. So that tells me, again, word of mouth. Now, look, if I were you, what I would do is, because this site, the Scottys Potty site, has some longevity in its domain name, I would be keeping both sites. I would redo this site. I would have a new site done, and I would have it, if you are continuing to go off from this name, I would have it all revamped and redone, up to date. I would get content added to this one, whole redone to this one, and then I would get SEO done to both sites, get them both ranking. Like I said earlier, the more spots that you take up, the better, because some people are going to be still looking up Scottys Potties, and we can save that as a picture or something so you still show up, while other people are going to be typing in this one. The more times you take up and the more spots you take up for all across Google, the better. Because again, the more potential for more traffic. More traffic equals more business equals more money. So honestly, I would keep both sites, and I would get them both squared away to where they need to be, get them both ranking, because they're both bringing in traffic right now, but it's nowhere near what you could be bringing in. Like, this is just one of your competitors. Just to show you a website we just currently went live with last week. All the services are listed, all of the areas that he serves, contact, form submit, phone number, multiple click to call, just to make it that much more user friendly. All this content, keywords strategically placed throughout the content so we don't get flagged, pictures saved correctly. We're also a SEO company. We're not just a website design company. We also do SEO. So when we're building a website, we're doing it with SEO in mind. But reach out. I'd love to talk some more. There's a lot of potential for you in the future of your business, and it's just not going to happen being on the third page of Google. You see what type of traffic you get being on the third page of Google rather than being on the first page of Google. I have the tools, the means, and the knowledge to get you in these places. It just takes you wanting to take your business to that next level in order to get you there. So reach out. I'd love to talk some more. I hope you enjoyed this video. And look, if you want to focus on one website at a time, we can. At the end of the day, it is up to you. You are in charge at the end of the day. And yeah, reach out. Let's talk some more. I hope to hear from you soon. And have a great one, Chris. Bye.